Another month passes by, so it's time to go through all the movies I decided to get this past January. So I like to do this. It's gonna be a long video, just letting you guys know. I'm just gonna go through all like these movies I decided to get this past January. Give my brief thoughts on some of them if I actually did get the time to watch them, or I'm just like I just decided to get it just because like I'm trying to have like this massive ass movie collection. So a lot of these I'm like I heard they're pretty good. I decided to get them. Some because I think they're classics. I think you should have them in your collection if you're trying to have a movie collection. So let's try to get through these because I got a lot. Let's see. I didn't talk. I got this back in December. I forgot to include it in my December movies, but I got The Gentleman. I thought it was pretty entertaining. I really like the opening song to it. I even downloaded it on my Spotify, so I forgot about the name, but I thought it was a pretty solid cast. Freaking Matthew McConaughey is always great to see. The guy that was playing his like this guy right here. This guy, I like to see him being like the green. I've been seeing like fan casts of him being the Green Arrow, and he's also from Son of Anarchy. Son of Anarchy. I thought he was pretty good in that one. I like to see him more stuff. I don't know why I decided to get this Baywatch on 4K. I just say fuck it, and I actually did watch it. It's not that good. It's kind of like really cheesy. Like if you watch the TV show from back in the day with David Hasselhoff, what do you expect? It's like how long is this movie? I think it's like a little over 2 hours. It should not be over 2 hours long. It's like they should cut down like 30 to 40 minutes of this movie because it's like it really feels like it was dragging out a lot. But I did have some fun with it, like seeing Zac Efron like like being with The Rock. I thought it was pretty good. But like I said, I think it was too long for its own good. That's just my opinion. I got Child's Play. I have this one pack with all the Chucky movies, like the first 7. It just didn't have this one, so I was like, oh, you know, like to complete my Chucky movies on Blu-ray. I did watch this with my family back in 2019. I thought it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I like that. I like they changed it from hit like the doll being possessed by a guy. Now it's like an AI gone wrong. I don't know why. I actually like that. I like that they changed it up for like the newer day. And yeah, I actually really liked it. But at the same time, I'm like, who the fuck wants to get a Chucky doll that looks like this? Like to me, I'm like that just looks creepy and odd to me. I decided to get all 3 Bad Boys movies. I never actually watched any of these before. Like to me, I never have, and I heard they're actually pretty good action scenes with with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. So I'm kind of like, you know what, I should just own it, and one day I'll go over and watch it. I just want to see him, and I don't know. I just want to hear the same because we're bad boys for life. I don't know. That's just me. I got the double pack Zombieland movies. I never actually watched these. I just watched the first one. I thought the first one was alright. I thought it was gonna be a lot different from what I was expecting. I was expecting a straight up like human, like these 4 people team up to go against like this whole. I mean, it was in the very end of the movie, but like throughout the movie, it was kind of like more like them, like these 4 characters being together and like what they had to go through like with this whole zombie world. But I still need to watch the second one. I thought the first one was okay. I'm really getting into Jesse Eisenberg. I don't know why. Like I got the Now You See Me 1 and 2. So I want to get the Social Network on Blu-ray. I got Jojo Rabbit. I decided to get it. I heard a lot of really good things about this movie, and I just want to see it. I've been seeing like quick little videos of it like on Instagram. I'm like, you know what? I should go out and watch this, and now it's part of my collection. One day I'll sit down and watch it. I got the Clint Eastwood, The Man with No Name trilogy. It comes with a fistful of dollars. for a few dollars more, and the good, the bad, the ugly. It's like those classic Western movies with Clint Eastwood, obviously. I just saw it. I was like, you know what? I would love to have this to my collection and just like have more Clint. I think the only Clint Eastwood movie I have is literally Gran Torino. So just have some more of him back in his glory day. I decided to get Antebellum. Is that how you pronounce it? Probably not, but yeah, I decided to get that. I really like Get Out. I thought that was pretty good. I still haven't seen Us. I heard like mixed things about it. I haven't watched it. And I got this. My sister-in-law and my brother watched it, and they told me all about it. And I was like, you know what? I should watch it one of these days. I still haven't watched it. I felt like it was a good, like something I should have to my collection. One day I need to get Us, because I'm really liking Jordan Peele's like movies and shit. Like to me, it's like kind of like a modern day Twilight Zone. I actually have been watching some Twilight Zone episodes, and I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty good. It reminds me of it's kind of like how Black Mirror is now. If you guys ever watched Black Mirror on Netflix. Okay. I decided to get this because I feel like it's a classic. Everyone should have this if you're having a movie collection, and it's Alien. I got this on 4K. I never actually watched any of these. Like, I heard a lot of things about it. I just never got into it. I'm like, who cares about aliens? Like I said, I grew up just watching superheroes and wrestlers. So, I got Alien. I would like to get the other two. That would be pretty cool. I got Love and Monsters on 4K. I just really like the cover of this. That just looks dope. And it's fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's a plus. Yeah, to me it looks cool. I'm like, I would like to watch it. Heard some good things about it. So, one day I'll give it a watch. It's one of those movies that you should have to your collection if you're a movie collector. And a lot of people just love this movie. And it's Forrest Gump. And I just kept running. I only watched this movie like from beginning to end once, and I was in high school. And I was like, oh, that was good. To me, I think it's really overhyped. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, to make it sound like it's this big old masterpiece. It's really not. It's like, it's a good movie. It's just not like this masterpiece everyone's always talking about. It's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty good. Solid Tom Hanks performance. And honestly, I fucking hate Jenny. Like, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. I got Hellboy. I never watched any of the Hellboy movies. Any of them. This is my first one I actually watched from beginning to end. And honestly, I'm kind of disappointed. Like, I was like, because a lot of people were like, it's not that good. It really isn't. Like, not worth the watch. But to me, I was like, you know what? There's been a lot of movies people were like, that was pretty bad. Don't watch it. And I watched it. And I was like, that was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. So I was kind of expecting the same thing with this movie. And no, it really was. A lot of shit felt like it was like really quick pace, like going boom, 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 and it's kind of like you're not really sitting well with it, you know. I didn't really like it too much. I thought I was gonna like it a lot more just because David Harper was being Hellboy, you know, Jim Harper from Stranger Things, and it's kind of like and a lot and it's like the scenes that weren't going like jumping around too much. I really felt it was really dragging out, and I don't know. The movie itself was kind of alright at best. I would probably get like probably like a solid 6 out of 10. To be honest with you, I didn't really like it too much at all. I decided to get the Lord of the Rings movies, the theatrical versions of it. I wish I could have like a better like case of this because I heard like so much talk about it. I don't know. I just never got into like this mystical world elements into movies, but I heard like so much good things about it, and I'm kind of like, you know what, I should finally sit down and watch these and see if I will like them. Like, I felt like that with Star Wars, Star Trek, and I really got into those when I probably sat down and started watching those, so maybe I will feel the same thing about Lord of the Rings. You know what's funny? I actually did watch the Hobbit movie because my brother forced me to go watch that. And I thought it was alright. And I heard like those ones are like the terrible ones. Oh well. I got 1917 on 4K. I felt like I need to start ordering some more war movies. Like, the reason I don't have that many war movies is because I remember seeing Saving Private Ryan, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's so great." To me, it was really boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might get a lot of hate about that, but to me, it was kind of boring. I didn't really get into it. Like, those type of movies are not my type of movies to go out and watch. Like, I get it. If you love it, you love it. You know, it's like I could see why, but to me, it doesn't really grab me as much as like other type of movies. But I decided to get 1917. I thought to me it looks like really well shot, and I heard like so much like good things about it, so decided to get it. And I really like the cover of it. Like, I don't know why, so awesome. I really like it. And got another Batman animated movie, Batman: Son of the Dragon, which is so funny that Batman's not really the main character of this movie. It's really this other guy named Richard Dragon. He's really like Bruce Lee animated. He's just not named Bruce Lee. Um, this movie was alright. I mean, it's kind of like run of the mill DC anime movie. Either it's all like with DC anime movies, either they're alright or they're really fucking good. Like, it's kind of always one of the two for me. I don't know why. But I thought it was alright. There were some cool elements to it. It was cool seeing some of the characters in it, like the main bad guy is Cobra. That was cool. Yeah, like, it's not that bad. I would probably give like a 6.8 out of 10. Like, if you're really like a hardcore DC fan that like me, like, I'm a hardcore Batman fan, so anything Batman related, I will fucking obviously go out and get. But other than that, I feel like you might just skip it, to be honest. It's not really worth the watch, in my opinion. Let's go with these ones. So, I wish I had this on Blu-ray, but I got Friday the 13th, the first 8 movies on DVD. I really like the cover of this one, but it's so lame because, like, look, it's all plain inside. I wish it could have been more something in there, but it's not. I had never actually watched any of the Friday the 13th movies, any of them. The only one is the one from 2009, 2010, 2009. The one that's starring that one dude from Supernaturals. I actually really enjoyed that one. That one was pretty good. And I watched Freddy vs. Jason. That's like the only Jason movies I've watched. So now I have the first 8 on DVD. I wish I had them on Blu-ray. Like, same thing with like Friday the Nightmare on the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. It's like, I wish I had those ones on Blu-ray, but oh well. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I'm kind of mad I got this one. I got Children of the Corn movies. It doesn't have the first one. It doesn't have the first one. It goes from 2 all the way to 7. And I'm like, why don't you have the first one? And it's so weird because, like, the 6th one is called Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Return, which is like, if you're just watching this from 2nd to like 7, you're like, who the fuck is Isaac? And it's like, Isaac's the main bad guy in the first one. That's not including this one. Like, I was like, that's so weird. I wish I could have just read that. To me, I saw, I'm like, oh, the first 6? No, it's not. It's not the first 6. Don't let that fool you. So, I decided to get all 6 Mission Impossible movies on Blu-ray. I really like this. I really like it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I never watched any of these, so I was like, but I saw there was a pack with all of them on Blu-ray, so I was like, heck it, I got it. You know, that's kind of the main reason why I got it. I don't know why I got this. I just saw it, and I was like, it comes with all 3 movies on Blu-ray. I somewhat enjoyed the 3rd one. I heard the first 2 are better, so I decided to get it. Pitch Perfect trilogy. Don't judge me. I just want to have some fun watching some weird movies. Why did I get this? I have addiction. That's why I'm addicted to owning movies. I got the Rob Zombie trilogy. It comes with the House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, and Three from Hell. Including these ones, I have like a total of 5 Rob Zombie movies. He's a really interesting director. Just because the only movies I had of his prior this one is the Michael Myers Halloween 2 movies. Though the first one I really did like. It kind of felt like a Rob Zombie slash like first Halloween movie mixed into one. He has a really interesting style to this. It's like everyone's always saying, like they're always cussing. Every character is kind of like a real piece of shit. Um, and it gets like really gory for the most part, and gets really like off the hinges about things. So I don't know if I would even enjoy this, but I'm like, I don't know. It comes with 3 movies on Blu-ray, so I was like, who cares? Let's see. I got this because I saw it and I was like, I feel like I'm never gonna see this again in person. And that is Flash Gordon home Blu-ray. I only watched this once years ago, so I can't really remember too much. But that theme song though, by Queen, now that was dope. I'm always gonna remember that one. They even played it on The Flash one time, which I was like, yes. Yeah, I decided to get it because it's on Blu-ray, and I decided to get Who Framed Roger Rabbit on Blu-ray, and it's like the 25th anniversary, and I looked it up. It's like past 30 years already. So this 25th anniversary Blu-ray release is like older. So, really good movie. If you haven't seen it, what are you waiting for? I think it might still be on Netflix. I'm not quite sure. Really good movie. I probably give it like a solid like 9 out of 10. Just seeing like Bugs Bunny, Mickey Mouse, Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, Goofy, all in like, I don't know why. That's like, to me, that's awesome. And like the storytelling into it. I'm like, and this one line that always gets to me every time I watch it is just when he's like, "What do you even see in him? He makes me laugh." I'm like, maybe I have a chance. Oh god. So I decided to get all Transformers movies, including Bumblebee, on Blu-ray. I used to be really into Transformers movies when I was little. I used to be so into it, but when I remember seeing the very first one at my friend's house back when I was like in third grade, third grade, I don't know, 4th grade, I don't fucking know. I didn't really like it. I was like, I don't know who the hell is who, cause like, oh god. And I heard it's not that good, but I don't know. I just saw like all 6 movies. Yeah, like all 6 movies on Blu-ray, and I was like, I would like to own some Transformer movies, have that into my collection. I'm addicted to movies. I decided to get Starship Troopers on 4K. I hear a lot of good things about it. I need to sit down and actually watch this. And that cover, I'm like, look at that. I'm like, I gotta see what's going on. I gotta see what's going on in that movie. I decided to get Tenet on 4K. I actually haven't watched any reviews for it, so I don't really know what the public perception about this is. But as a Christopher Nolan movie, Christopher Nolan has directed 3 of the movies that are my favorite movies of all time, and that is the Dark Knight trilogy. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. Those are my 3 favorite movies of all time. You might be like, oh, there's so many other better movies. Yeah, there probably is, but for me, at least, they're the best ones. And yeah, I decided to get it on 4K. I want to start owning some more Christopher Nolan movies. I don't have those 3, and now Tenet, so I need to get more. Hopefully I can see more. I decided to get Total Recall on 4K, because look at that. Look at that poster. That looks dope as hell. And like, look at that. I only watched this once with my mom years ago in high school, and I was like, I just remember being so confused because like I didn't even start from the beginning, so I was just like, dude, what is going on here? But I don't know. I heard a lot of good things. Well, somewhat good things about this movie. So I was like, and I saw the cover of it, and I was like, I would like to own that. Ugh. I decided to get The Office, the complete series on DVD. It's kind of fucked up in the corner. If you can wait right here, if you can see, it's kind of fucked up. Walmart doesn't take care of their stuff, but I will take care of it now. Is it funny that I never really got into The Office that much? I'm gonna hold it for the rest of the time. Is it funny? I never got into The Office that much. Like, yeah, I know a lot of the memes, and I have watched a handful of episodes with like friends and family before, but to me, it never grabbed me. It was just like, it was always that humor where it's like someone will say something and then the other person will be like looking at the camera like the whole like that's like the main joke of the show, which is like stop. But yeah, I decided to get the whole complete series on DVD. Maybe like I could finally sit down and watch it and see what all the hype is about. So hopefully I actually do end up liking it. I'll like I decided to get the complete Avatar: A Legend of Korra anime series on Blu-ray. I watched some episodes growing up. I never really got that much into it. I thought some episodes were pretty cool. But I heard like it's just really fucking good if you watch from beginning to end and like knowing the whole story about it. So yeah. I thought it was gonna be a nice collection. Like have more some anime series on Blu-ray to my collection. Oh, I really love this movie so much. I can't believe I love this so much, like more than I did, and that is Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Why did I like this movie so fucking much? I don't know why. Like the fact that we got to see like to see Pikachu like being so adorable and so cute, but yeah, he's playing like the voice is Ryan Reynolds. I don't know why. To me, that's funny, and it's just really it's like a really good like adventure, and it's just so funny to me, and just seeing like these Pokemon characters that I actually grew up watching. I grew up watching Pokemon, and it's funny. I never really liked Pokemon so much like a lot of other people have, but to me it was like, oh, like I will still sit down and watch it. I think just because there was nothing else on. And you know what's cool too? It comes with a Pikachu card. It comes with a Pokemon card. Yeah, Pikachu, I choose you. I never owned like I had some Pokemon cards, but I was never I would see people like playing with them, and I was like, I wish, and I'll be like, can I join? They're like, yeah, no, you're not that cool. Like, I guess I'm not cool for the people that play these Pokemon cards. So, and plus, I just didn't understand it. I don't know. But the movie itself is really good. I really like it. I honestly give it like a 9 out of 10. Oh god. It's really good. I really like the movie. Now the thing that comes to a close second, and if you guys already seen my review, you already know my thoughts about this and stuff like that, and that is Fat Man. Ah, I remember seeing the trailer, and I was like, I'm hooked. So, and when it finally came out, bought it, and I watched it, and I really fucking enjoyed it. It was so good. It was so I don't know. Like I said in my video, I was like, you can have your Tim Allen as Santa Claus. I'll keep my Mel Gibson, which is so weird. I never really got into Mel Gibson before. I was never a big fan of him. Like I said, I never really got into Braveheart. He was in Expendables 3, but to me, I was always like, yeah, like he's, eh. Like the guy himself, I'm like, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of. So kind of like, so it's hard for me to watch the movie season. But that movie was so good. I really enjoyed it. Found a good movie to watch every year for the holidays. Now I got one more that I got, and it's my number one pick of the month. And you see it, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense. And that is the James Bond collection on Blu-ray. All 24 movies. Look, you can see all like the actors that got to play James Bond over the years. I did my research before I got this, and I was so surprised to find out that there's 24 fucking movies of James Bond, and this year they're coming out with the 25th one, and I'm like, bro, and it expands from like the 1960s, and I'm like, that's crazy. That's, to me, that's so crazy, and now I have all of it on Blu-ray. Like, to me, that's cool. I still haven't watched any of them, but it, to me, it's just cool having that collection. Just owning all of them on Blu-ray. So that's my number one pick of the month. Oh god, that was. I'm like looking at this. I'm like, God, there's a lot of movies. But I love movies so much. Like I don't know. Like growing up, I like my family could never really buy me that many movies that I wanted, just because of how the situation we're in. So like I would still get movies here and there, but it was like always like, oh, just one bout and you would not get another one for like 6 months or something. Which is understandable. Like now, like when you're little, you're like, why? And like now that you're older, you kind of understand why. But now, like, I don't know, being able to actually get all these movies and like having this massive ass movie collection, for me, like I really love that. I don't know why, cause I just, when someone comes over or something like that and they're like want to watch something, I'm like, well, pick whatever you want to watch, and it's like, oh, you know. But yeah, guys, that's all the movies I got this past January. I love it. um, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys kind of watch it from beginning to end. I don't know. I like doing this, like, just to show you all the movies I got, and like just to no edits. It's all raw here. What's wrong with me? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys give it a like and subscribe, and hope to see you guys next time.